shit, I don't have the tablet.
Tablet is... It is here.
Are we live?
We're live.
Oh.
Yeah, we're live.
Hey!
So, hey everybody, welcome to Bob's Pokemart's Bobcast.
Episode
Cinco.
5 episodes. Oh my goodness.
I know. Go figure. As always, you know how we do it here. We go live on YouTube, and then we go live on the Whatting Not, where if you haven't already signed up, there's no... Guess what you can do?
You get credit.
You can get how much credit, Dave?
$15.
$15. All you gotta do is follow the link that we got right there on the screen, right in front of you. Yeah, you know the deal. Oh, hey, Polly King, welcome back, our #1 fan. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about again, but there was some news stories that were coming out that I didn't even have time to look into because it was all happening yesterday. You got the theme park that's opening in Japan. Didn't have a chance to look at that at all.
A lot of wild stuff going on. So let's just dive right into it. So this one, we start off, we got the enhanced blisters in portfolio. Those were leaked. It looked pretty cool, reasonable price. You know, $10.99 for 2 boosters, promos, coin.
If they're at MSRP, those are actually a really good deal.
Yeah, and the portfolio looks really cool. I think Gengar and Charizard. That's literally what we want, right?
Yeah, if only they were in the same set together.
I know, go figure. That's what, Phantasmal had that, it had that appeal to it, and it's like, oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, so these are March 27th, so we're going to probably have a little bit of a crunch at the end of February going through March of just so much stuff that people are trying to get their hands on. So I think my thought is that some of this is artificial scarcity. My thought is that instead of having things come out staggered, like a January release of ETBs and then stuff coming out, in March, now it's all just going to be coming out like in 1 month.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little rough, but when the market's cooling down and then you have a company staggering their product, that helps like the prices get even lower. So if they just crunch everything together, they're going to keep the prices up when the market's still cooling down.
Yeah, so that's logical. It's almost like it's a business or something.
Yeah, that is a good price for the portfolio, Nick. It's, what was it, $5.49? But that's only if you can get it at MSRP. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Best of luck. Moving along, there was an interview with an ex-PSA grader.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this was clickbait, but you had this YouTuber, Boston Card Hunter, doing an interview with an ex-PSA grader talking about how, most of it was just, the insights of what goes on inside PSA, but saying that he had seconds per card to grade.
Which, I mean, if you've ever sent anything to PSA, it makes perfect sense that you have to wait 7 months, 8 months, and they're really, by the time it's actually in somebody's hand, it's seconds. That's like kind of embarrassing, really.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was just, I don't know if it was clickbaity. The interview itself was a little dull aside from that one little tidbit. But, it does give you a little bit of insight. I don't know if he was one of the graders or if he was just on the team. So I think a lot of it was clickbait, but it was interesting just to see a little bit of what goes on in there.
Moving along, GameStop has once again returned to pre-ordering in-store, and you can actually right now have stuff shipped to your home for Ascended Heroes and the Pokemon Day 2026.
Yeah, so, I mean, the prices, again, it's GameStop prices. So I don't know how exciting this is. I think one of the reasons this is happening is probably all the store closures. I think they're just cutting back to the point where they're just going to have, like, home stores for people to walk into to submit PSA grades, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, my town has a small GameStop, and then the town over has a larger one in the mall. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, mine shuts down, but the one in the mall stays open, because they also do the PSA. My store doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, there is probably a little bit of GameStop with actually having people coming in there for the special editions or the GameStop exclusives. But I think for the most part, the thing that's holding them together is Pokemon. And I don't think they're with the margins after they cut themselves out from distribution. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to keep floating as many stores as they have open.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, full disclosure, I did actually pre-order the Pokemon Day one because I don't have confidence that I'm going to be able to get it. Yeah. And it looks really cool. And of course, it's a once-a-year item. So I was like, I just want it for 2026. I recently got back into the hobby, and I'm like, I'm just going to get every Pokemon Day item that I can every year. And I was like, you know what? For $30, this does not break the bank. But now I know I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be shipped to my house.
Yeah, those types of items where you can only really get it from a small number of places for a short period of time. I mean, GameStop has always been like that. It's always been like, oh, the Halo special edition with the helmet, you have to get it at GameStop.
Yeah.
Like those are the things that we're always putting them in business.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably what they're holding on, but they don't need as many locations to do that nowadays.
Yep, yep. Polyking, how is Game Exchange? I mean, is it similar? Do they still sell like trading card games, or is that just for gaming? Like, I mean, a store like Game Exchange sounds like it's for gaming, but so does GameStop. So I guess. Now, next up, probably the biggest story of the week. Well, arguably.
The biggest, if you're into collectibles in general, the Pokemon Lego collab with Nightmare Pikachu. Now these were selling out immediately. Like pretty much all of it was sold out. You could still get some of the stuff there, but the Kanto starters were gone. I think they had the Eevee still available for a long time.
And the Kanto badges look really cool. I mean, I kind of wanted it for myself.
Yeah, those sold out, and I was looking the day of, and on eBay people were already reselling them for like I think it was 1,200 on average for the Kanto starters and the badges.
Yeah, just absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but if you look at that Pikachu, oh my goodness! Like this reminds me of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, the first CGI they did, and then they had to redo the whole thing. But Lego just went with it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People who love Lego, people who love Pokemon, you're gonna have people who want these. The 3 starters do look pretty cool. I'm not really a huge Lego guy. I am a Pokemon guy, so I doubt I'm gonna even consider these. But I would have wanted those Kanto badges.
I mean, they look good from afar, but when you get close up, they start to look uncanny valley.
You know, when you see it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So this is once again more Logan Paul shenanigans.
Yeah, the Pikachu Illustrator is up for auction, and this was as of yesterday. The bidding was already 4.8 million, and then there's a 24% fee, so it's an extra like 1.2 million dollars that they pay for the auction house.
Absolute insanity.
Yeah, you get it hand delivered by Logan Paul if you're into that.
Ooh.
So anybody who has an extra 5 point something million dollars to outbid this guy. Logan Paul, come to your house and deliver that Poke Illustrator to you.
Which also, keep in mind, now the world is going to see where you live live on his YouTube channel, knowing you're going to have a $5 million plus card.
Oh, Kings or Poly King says it's already at 6
million. 6 million. That doesn't surprise me. It'll probably go way high. I mean, I'm estimating at least 10, probably even more. But because I mean, you're talking about this is not for people like me. No. This is like we're talking about a different class of people. These are,
I mean, Logan Paul bought it for the publicity, and whoever buys it from him is going to be doing the same thing. Yeah. It's just going to be for the publicity.
So hopefully they have a nice little safety deposit box that they're going to keep it in, or a vault, because it's going to go live on YouTube wherever it's being delivered to. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, we're going to meet outside of Wawa, like most Pokemon collectors. It's a little bit of a sad story this week in New York, Poke Court.
Yeah, another robbery. I mean, we talked last week about the ones that were going on in California, but this is a trend now. Places with a lot of money sitting out are just going to start getting this type of stuff happening.
And this one was even worse because it wasn't just a smash and grab. People were held at gunpoint. This was really disturbing stuff.
I mean, I saw pieces of the video where one guy's holding the gun literally to the other guy's head by accident, like while he's smashing the glass, and the one guy's loading up the backpack with everything. He's got his gun like just hanging out while he's loading the backpack behind the other.
Real professional job.
Yeah, horrible.
But still, hundreds of thousands of dollars just gone.
Yeah, and this place only opened, I think, in November. Like it hasn't been open that long. So like sometimes these small business owners who like have an idea of maybe it's to just make money, but some of them this is what they want to do with their lives because this is what they enjoy. Yeah. And then to have it all just taken away in one day.
It's sad. I mean, you spend your whole life wanting. I mean, right now we're on a beginning of our journey, and to think that somebody would come in and take everything that I have here and put my family at risk or anything like that, it's a scary thought. So you have to protect yourself. You're running a business.
Well, I personally think that these places need to really start looking at security in a much more detailed way. They need to have like experts or somebody come in and give them an analysis of what they're doing wrong and fix it before this type of stuff happens.
Selma, welcome in. Yeah, it was during a community event, so probably a lot of people who are just kind of getting back into the hobby or getting into the hobby It was really sad. I'm glad you didn't visit on that
Yeah.
day.
I had seen a post because they have the event going on this weekend. A different company has the
Mm,
event going on for the in Homedale,
mm.
in New Jersey. They had posted, "Don't worry, we have armed guards, we have security there. It's not going to be something where people can walk in with weapons and cause harm to people."
Yeah, I mentioned it last week. There was a store that I was a fan of from Whatnot, SJ Cards. After they were robbed, they announced that they will have armed security now. And it's just really is sad because, like, as much as all the other expenses you have to have as a business, now you have to pay someone. I think the going rate for armed security is over $40 an hour.
Yeah.
They're like, and if you have to do 24 hours, it's a lot of money you just now got tacked on to your
Hmm.
business expenses. It's insane.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
scary
have to
too.
stay safe out there. Be not just your product, your people.
Yeah.
Like this one was people were at risk.
Yeah.
Next big news.
Standard rotation. So this is really for anybody who plays the game, but it also can affect card prices because we got regulation G cards are rotating out in April on the TCG. So you got a bunch of sets that are leaving. What do you got? Scarlet and Violet. You got Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, 151, Paradox Rift, and Paldean Fates all rotating out of Standard.
I think the biggest problem with this is that these sets in general, I don't think they're going to really change too much in terms of price because what's keeping them expensive are the collectors. Like 151, there's very few playable cards. The World Championship decks that are being released,
Mm,
there's like one Ditto in one person's deck, and I think it was the Children's Champion.
mm,
And then there's a Mew in another. 151 is just a powerhouse. Don't ever expect the prices to come down. If you want 151, just rip the band-aid off and get it. That's what I did. I'm glad I got in before it went insane, but I was already buying it when booster pumps was like $60 a piece.
yeah.
Now they're 120. And that was only like 4 or 5 months, by the way. It went from 60 to 120.
Poly King confused us how it's so expensive, but I mean, it's always going to be expensive.
It's and it is going out of print this year, but that's the thing, and that's one of I have to say, 151 is probably the biggest reason that the scalpers are hacking and glitching the Pokemon vending machines because it's 27.99 in the machine, and that day you can sell it for 120.
Yeah.
Nothing else in that machine has that kind of markup. If you can just swipe out 6, 7 bundles, you just got paid for the week. It's insane.
Hopefully, some normalcy comes back to this game at some point, with maybe the next imprint
Mhm.
sets aren't as scalpable.
Yeah, and obviously Paldean Fates, we all know the Bubble Mew keeping that set very expensive. Because
Yeah, I
tonight
keep
will
seeing
be the
giveaways.
night I pull the Bubble Mew.
Keep seeing people doing giveaways for Bubble Mews. I don't know how they're getting all these Bubble Mews.
I mean, that's the thing. It's still in print.
Yeah.
You can those Iron Tusks boxes. They had 11 packs of Paldean Fates. People were just mass buying them just to try to get Bubble Mews. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. 40, yeah, Poly King, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're ever going to see $40 ETBs ever again. I think those days are long gone unless the market truly collapse, which I'm like torn on how I feel about that. Like I kind of want this scalping to stop, but I also don't want the entire market to collapse either.
I think we will get back to a cycle where we will have an opportunity to get things at a good price. I just think it's going to take a little while. I think when the next printing facility opens in 2027, I think when other card games maybe start to get pumped, like the bigger that One Piece gets, the more
Mhm.
people are going to be moving over there. People have already moved over. And then as cards that are in print are less in demand, I
Mhm.
think it'll be much easier to get product. Like if the standard cards and the cards that are in print aren't the things that scalpers want, then we'll be cool. Everything will
Mhm.
be fine.
Yeah, I noticed this week Walmart Wednesday, they only released one Pokemon product, but they released three One Piece products, and all the groups that I'm in where people kind of notify each other, people are talking about the One Piece. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, prismatic tins are still going to go because the markup is so high. That's another one where I think it's 9.99 MSRP. You can sell it for 30.
Yeah.
It's a no brainer. Like it's two booster packs that you could sell for like $30. But the people in the groups were talking more about the One Piece, and same thing as Pokemon. It went live. They were you're in the queue and it's already out of stock. Like
Yeah.
it was
Sad.
it was insane.
This
Yeah.
is the world we live in now.
So moving along, what do we have this week?
Big hit!
Big hit.
And we got our same two sets. Nothing new has come out yet. We got Phantasmal Flames. Couple of changes. Prices moved up a little bit over the past week, especially on the Mega Charizards, Mega
Mhm.
Charizards, Mega Charizards.
This week, though, notably, if you see it, Dawn started to go down in price this week.
Yeah, a couple of the anything that wasn't a Mega Charizard saw a little bit of a dip on Phantasmal Flames, but Charizards they moved back up again.
Yeah, I mean it's still Charizard, and they're still cool. It's right now that special illustration rare to me is my favorite in print artwork. It's beautiful. Like I like it way more than the Hyper Gold rare, even though if you see these Hyper Golds in person, they
I
are
was
so
gonna say I
beautiful.
haven't seen it in person.
They're beautiful in person, but I mean, I like this special illustration rare because it has the full evolution chain, you know. So it's
Yeah.
still really really cool, but still not the most expensive. For Mega Evolution, not a whole lot has changed.
Small shift in the price with the Gardevoir, the 178 versus the Lucario. They moved positions a
Mhm.
little bit. Prices moved down on Mega Evolution. Not sure why, but the Charizards move up, the Lucarios move down.
Well, what I'm noticing, just from what I'm seeing in all the groups and everything, I see a lot of Mega Evolution available, and people just aren't crazy about it as much. There's a whole ton of people who actually like have booster boxes that they're trying to move, and you're gonna see if you want Mega Evolution, I think probably over the next week or two, definitely right when Ascended Heroes drops, you're probably gonna be able to get a really good price.
Well, I don't know about that because as we were talking about before, we're gonna have a little bit of a delay before we can get
Mm,
products from Ascended
yeah.
Heroes. The ETBs aren't coming out until the end of February,
Mm.
so Mega Evolution might be the only thing people can get their hands on in between now and then.
Yeah, I mean Phantasmal's still readily available,
Yeah.
so
What do we got next? The Alakazam.
Alakazam for this
Week's quiz
week.
question.
So, for those who know, we had a record high entries this week.
Oh yeah.
So everybody, you got to start getting in there. You might not win every week because now we're getting some traction on this Quizam. But the question is, which Pokemon doesn't have three heads? Is it A, Weezing? Is it B, Dugtrio? Or is it C, Magneton?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your answer in the comments after this video is done. Don't do it during the live because the comments will disappear. Make sure that you have a public profile and you have a valid email address on file for us to contact you. Because when we do contact you, if you won, you're gonna get all of the stuff we open in our weekly pack battle.
Yeah, every week we do a pack battle. This last week, we're going to find out in just a moment or two who is going to get the illustration rare Clam Pearl. So stick
That's right,
around
we had
for
an
that.
illustration
We had an
rare.
illustration rare open, so
Yeah.
it is a big deal. And the record is 4 people entered this week. 4 people. Previous record was 2.
Big
We
change.
did have a late entry, so I guess you could say 3 people entered. Only 2 people entered correctly last week. So the record was 2 correct entries. So yeah, we
Yeah.
moving right into it.
We got our pack battle for
We
this
got our
week.
pack battle. So last week we did Destined Rivals. So this week we're gonna do everyone's favorite set,
Little
journey together. We're gonna journey together into this pack.
What do you want
battle.
this week?
Let's go with Lily. I want Lily's Clefairy because that is the top hit. So I'm going for Lily. You got Iono.
All right, so what's going to happen here? We're going to open these packs, and then everything we open is going to be available for the prize from the Alakazam.
Should show people that these are legit packs.
Yeah.
That we're not trying to
Stuffing
cheaty
them.
face anybody.
I got to make sure mine's right side up because I can't really see what's going
Yeah,
on.
you good. You good.
Wham, wham. What is this? What was that? Oh, Sora.
All right, I'm at my foils.
I don't know where I am. I'm blind. Oh, here we go.
What's my
Whooper.
hit? We got a Snorlax over here for my hit.
I don't know what I got.
Top Snorlax with a Milcery and a Billy and O'Near.
I don't know what this is.
Well, all right. We don't have any like real
Really?
crazy hits this week.
Rabombi?
Rabumbi.
What is a Rabombi?
Oh, it's
You wanna tell me what
somebody's gonna win it this week.
that is? Yeah, if you want a Rabombi.
Rabumbi.
Yeah.
If you're trying to master set join together, keep in mind sometimes the reverse foils are harder to get than the actual rares. So don't just look at the hits. Look at the reverse foils.
Oh, foil guy here.
So we got anyway. Either way, it's free. What are you gonna complain about? It's free. You just gotta
Yeah, I don't really open much of this set, so I don't know these cards that well. But you know,
Journey together, we're journeying together. And also keep in mind, if you do play TCG Live, you're getting all the bulk with it. So you're going to get those code cards. So you can get those cards in the TCG Live application.
we are about to reveal who won our giveaway from last week. But first, remember, we're going on Whatnot right after the show is over at 7 o'clock. We got an ETB that's going to get given away to one buyer. So basically what happens is there is our surprise set auction. We got a wall of prizes. You spin a wheel, you get a prize off the wall, and then you are entered for a chance to win this guy, Phantasmal Flames ETB.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Stick around. One purchase gets you entered in. We'll make sure we tag everybody who buys, so that way, if you do bolt around different streams, whatnot.
Yeah, but stick around with us because we got giveaways that we're doing all night long.
All night long, doing tons of giveaways. We're gonna and we have a lot of laughs. We have a really good time, and I think you will too. So
I sure do.
Without further ado. A fan of the stream and hop in all the time.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Anthony.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Look out for us to contact you because we're going to be getting in touch.
Oh, Anthony, you're in the stream. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Anthony.
That illustration rare clam pearl is all yours.
Yep, along with, of course, all the other cards in those 2 packs.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing. Oh, it's the green screen's taking out the clam pearl a little bit. Congratulations. Congratulations. We will get this out to you after the stream. We'll be shipping out all of our Whatnot products. We'll ship that out. Can you send it to somebody else? Would you really want to? You can send it. You really don't want this illustration red clam pearl? It's BEA.
As long as it's an address in the United States, you give us the address, we'll send it there. We'll contact you here on YouTube to figure that out. Well, with that said, we only got a couple minutes left before we're out of here. We do really appreciate everybody who joined us and hung out.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for coming in. As you guys know, as always, we're going to head over to Whatnot right after this. If you haven't signed up already, make sure you use the invitation code. Woo. And get yourself $15 free credit. Free spins.
Whatnot.com/invite/BobsPokemart. If you already signed up, you can have a family member sign up so they can do it. And then if you don't want to make any purchases, you can still just come hang out with us. Enter the giveaways. You get all sorts of free stuff.
Yep, sounds great. Yeah, Anthony, if you want, yeah, just let us know. I mean, I don't mind shipping it out to somebody else. You know, we got plenty of worthy entrants.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you want, I can give you a list of the other 3 people, and you can spin a wheel of your own if you'd like, however you want to do it, and just let me know, and then I'll reach out to that person.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. I hope you come follow us over to Whatnot. We're going live right now after we leave here.
Yeah, and this week we have Inferno X Korean packs also added to the mix. So, you know, try to break up a little bit from all the Trick or Trades and Night Wanderers. We added in 60 slots for Inferno X.
Ooh la la.
60 slots, I know, go figure. Really cool. Get yourself that Charizzy. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. This video, I'll have the links all set up on bobspokemart.com after we finish our stream tonight. So if you want to comment on the video and you don't feel like looking for it, just go to bobspokemart.com and I'll have all the links up for you.
bobspokemart.com. I've been DVB.
And I'm Bob.
And so long for now.
Peace.